I can tell you, I'm not sure if he's in here right now, Sergeant Major Bartow, the Garrison Sergeant Major, spends most of his day traveling family housing and knocking on doors of people that don't follow the rules, and basically explains to him what the rules are. If you have problems and you're not happy, the first place you need to go is to Balfour Beatty. But if you can't solve it with Balfour Beatty, that's why I'm here. We can fix this stuff, and if the people don't want to play by the rules, then we can politely ask them to leave the installation. But we hadn't been doing this before. The other thing that General Quantock has started recently is getting the chain of command, not only to go into single soldier housing and see where their soldiers are living, but going and checking out where their families live. Because you can tell a lot about a soldier and what might happen down the road based on how they live. So not only is Sergeant Major Bartow out in the housing areas, I suspect Command Sergeant Majors from all organizations are going out to see where their soldiers are living at, both in family housing and in single soldier housing. So we're working on this. It's not as good as it should be, but if it's not, please let us know, and we'll deviate from the schedule and go specifically to where you say there's a problem.
You know, the Army did the study on loss of garrison leadership, and one of the things that they found is that leadership was basically washing their hands when folks were off duty. And we've tried to reinvigorate soldiers getting to know what their soldiers do in their off time, where they live. So that's some of that of taking responsibility back for leaders to know, what's going on outside the lines, outside the duty hours. And we can get after some of that. But the bottom line is, I got to tell you, I remember one specific case. I was watching it on Facebook, on the Garrison Facebook. One of those questions was asked. I got this problem, and guess what? Garrison commander was dead on it, and he answered the question right there on Facebook. It was basically says, please send me an email. So again, there's a lot of venues. Not to mention, send a note to the Garrison commander. Send a note to myself. I get a lot of love mail that I know Bob Dills does a lot of great. It goes right to his box, and of course I see every single one of them. But and he gets it in the right track to where it needs to go to get resolved. And that's at the end of the day. That's what the Garrison commander's here for me. That's what the Command Sergeant Major Wells and I are here to do, and that's to solve problems. And we've got a lot of experts and a lot of help out there to do that.